Hey, what's up, you guys? It is day 4 into Christian's deployment, and it's hard. I'm not gonna lie, I thought it would be easier, I guess. I knew it was gonna have its challenges, but I did not know that I would be this emotional. I thought, because we did like the whole boot camp thing, and I was like, oh, I did okay for the most part for the boot camp thing, situation. And for whatever reason, like, this deployment's just different. And I guess it's just because, like, I know he's not in like a close proximity for me. He's 8,000 miles away and in a completely different time zone. He is 7 hours ahead. So right now it's 11:13 where he is, and it's 3 o'clock here. Like, it just makes me sad. But it is what it is, and I'm just trying to make the best out of it. We got a really cute, like, goodbye picture, I guess. So I'm probably gonna have that printed out and framed because I just miss him so much. And there was a couple days where I didn't get to talk to him, but he is where he's supposed to be now. And his phone, he has Wi-Fi, and he had bought a Google like SIM card, I guess, to go into his phone, and it doesn't work because he was supposed to get his phone unlocked beforehand. So yeah, his phone is not working. But I think somebody in our family is like taking care of it right now. So there's that. And I don't know if y'all could see how big Blair is. Like, it's craziness. You see my new cup? It's very cute. It's a Louis Vuitton. I'm definitely a bougie kind of girl. And I tried a different foundation today, and it sucks. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it sucks. So I just, like, whatever, it's fine. Are my nails red or orange? Anyway, I know I get distracted sometimes, I apologize. Let's see, we're in my room currently, and yeah, so he's been gone for 4 days now, and I've been posting on Instagram every day. So if you're not following me, you should follow me because I post pretty regularly, and I'm on like my stories like all day long. So if you're curious about me and my life, you can find me there. And let's see, he bought some stuff on Amazon, and he's mailing it to the house, and then I'm gonna mail it to him because he wasn't sure like how to do that. So I will keep y'all posted about that. I guess let me run through the day that like his deployment day. So we started off we got breakfast, and then they said, we're gonna be saying our goodbyes at like 9:45. And so we're like, oh my gosh, like I was like, I can't believe I'm leaving you so early in the morning. Like, oh my gosh, I wanted the whole day with you because I didn't take off work besides that one day. And it just is what it is financially. And so let's see, so we get there, everybody has their bags like all sprayed out, and then we have like a little meeting with everybody, and I started getting emotional like right off the bat when all the commanders were like saying how much they appreciated all the airmen and like all the sacrifices they make, and just to the families and the sacrifices they're making, and like it was making me way too emotional. But It's just me right now. And let's see, so then I guess like 11 rolls around and they're like, oh, we got pizza for everybody. So like we go eat, and then, my hair's fried, y'all. Anyway, so we go eat pizza and then we're kind of hanging around a little bit. And then they finally say that the plane is like 3 hours late and that we can just go home and come back at 2. And so I'm like, okay, sweet. Like, you know, like let's go home. He can say bye to the puppies again and like just give them a little more love. So we do that. And then we go back to the base at like 1:45. And we're just like kind of hanging around, sitting in the car. And then about 3 o'clock rolls around, and then the buses come, and that's when like they start putting all their stuff in like one cargo van and then taking their other stuff like actually onto the buses. And it's at that point that we said our goodbyes. And then we, so I left, I came home, did some cleaning, and then, let's see, and then they didn't actually take off into the airplane until like 7 o'clock at night. And I was like, wow, like that's kind of crazy, but he got to ride off into the sunset, so that's cool. And then they went straight to Germany, and he said they stayed at like some kind of German casino, and I was like, that's really cool. And he said the food was really good, and he sent me pictures, and there was just like this massive rainbow like outside of his window, and I just thought that was like really, really special. And you know, it just kind of made me happy that he was taking pictures for me and sending me stuff. And so he stayed there for a couple hours, and then they flew off to their actual designated location for the next 6 months, which I'm not going to say where it is. And so, but he did say they were quarantined for a little bit, just to make sure that everybody was like passing all the tests and stuff, or screenings, and that, you know, it was just kind of really crazy over there. And he's been just saying like how hot it is and he's miserable. And he said the gym looks like a prison, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, like it's gonna be a rough 6 months. Just trying to like imagine where my husband is and like what the heck he's having to put up with and everything. And so I'm curious to see what he buys on Amazon, and then like what he's missing, because he packed a lot of stuff. And then for those wondering what to pack, their squadron will give them a list of what to pack. My husband packed 6 bags. So the first 2 bags went on a plane like a week before, and then the other 2 bags went onto a cargo truck and then onto the plane. And then he had 2 like personal bags, a carry-on, and a 72-hour bag that he had to live out of. So there's that. And I think that's kind of everything for right now. How am I like personally doing? I've been emotional, kind of moody. People keep asking me how I am and like if I'm okay, and it just like pisses me off, because obviously like I'm not okay. Like, how do you think somebody is, like having their husband leave them for 6 months in like an uncharted territory? Like, I don't know, it's just kind of like dumb to me, but I mean, whatever. Like, I know they're just trying to like reach out and like ask, but it's just like, ask me something else, because like obviously I'm not okay. So whatever. And so my husband is best friends with like these 2 other guys, and then I'm friends with their wives. And so it's really nice having like girlfriends, honestly, who are in the same position as you. And so, you know, we're just going back and forth laughing and like, oh my gosh, like who's opening the wine tonight? And you know, this sucks. And then like, did you hear from your husband? And did you hear from yours? And like, I was the first person to actually hear from my husband when they made it to their destination, and they hadn't heard from their husbands. And so I was giving them updates, letting them know what was going on. And so we're just staying connected and just really being there for each other, because honestly, if I didn't have such a good friend group here, and if I didn't have my dogs, I'd probably be a hot mess. Like, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm just really thankful for that. And I've been shopping. Shopping is like my thing I do whenever I'm emotionally unstable, I guess. So, and then with this whole like virus crap, I've been shopping a lot more because I'm like stocking up on groceries and stuff. So there's that. And yeah, it's just kind of crazy in Georgia. It's like everything's deserted, and my brother's here right now. So like he flew on a plane and everything, and I'm like trying to show him around, and like the base was closed, and it is what it is, unfortunately. So with all of that being said, I guess I'm gonna end this here. And yeah, I mean, I think that's everything, y'all. I think in my last video I mentioned making sure you got like power of attorney and stuff. So if you didn't watch that video, go back and watch that. I briefly discussed that kind of stuff. I guess this is solely just like an update for him being gone. And I'll come back in a couple weeks and hopefully I'll be better, more stable. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. So if there's any other wives or spouses or women just in my scenario, feel free to message me on Instagram. I always reply. I'll always help you out if you have any questions. If you need to know something, I'll try my best just to get that information for you. But honestly, like, if you have a good key spouse, like, talk to them. Ask some questions, get prepared, know as much as you can ahead of time. And, you know, I mean, that's the best you can do. And just try to stay positive. So today I took a bubble bath, I did a face mask, you know, it's just been a good day. I'm about to go eat Mexican food and eventually get back on the grind because the gym has been closed and I haven't been able to go to the gym. And honestly, Christian and I were like binging before he left because we were just being fat asses, to be honest. Because we knew like he wouldn't be there for the next 6 months, so we just like ate like crap. And I mean, I'm honestly like, I'm not gonna deny myself right now. So fingers crossed for next week that I make better choices, which I know I will. I'm just in like a rut right now, and so bring on the wine and the Mexican food and the margaritas. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna end this video because it's getting way too long. So if you want to be friends, add me on Instagram. I think it's like Haley Hambright _ I'm pretty sure I'm like the only Haley Hambright. It's a very like rare name. Never ever met another Hambright besides like my husband's family, so there's that. Anyway, I love y'all and I hope you have a great day, and I just want to pour positive energy into you. So yeah, I will see you in a couple weeks or days. We'll see. Okay, bye.